Hello everyone. Today we are in Kiba Park, Tokyo, Japan. And we can see a sky tree behind us. And here is Mr. Andrew Osmond.
Thank you.
For coming again.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Well, as Carlos says, behind us you can see the Sky Tree, which is a fairly new building. It's been around 10 years, I think.
Yeah,
yes?
right. I think so. Yes.
And it's the tallest building in Tokyo, I believe.
Yeah. 634 meters high.
And if you've seen the film, if you've ever seen the anime called Tokyo Marble Chocolates, which is a kind of romantic comedy, that involves, say, the Sky Tree quite a lot. But the reason why we've chosen the Sky Tree is that, of course, if this was a certain kind of movie, a monster movie, a kaiju movie, then you would not see the Sky Tree for long before you would see a certain Godzilla appearing behind it, and then probably pushing it over or burning it down with his breath, or doing something to destroy it, because let's face it, that's what monsters have done for several decades. That's what they're good at.
Yeah.
And Carlos was telling me that actually the attitude now is that it is an honor for a building to be destroyed by
Godzilla,
or one of his friends.
Yeah.
So I suppose being destroyed,
the Sky Tree has not been destroyed yet.
I'm not aware of seeing a film yet in which the Sky Tree has been destroyed. So I think the builders are waiting impatiently for that.
Yes. Anyway.
The reason why we're here today is that we want to talk about the kind of one of the very early great monsters in anime, which is the God Warrior.
God Warrior.
And in Japanese,
Titan, Kyoshinhei.
Yeah.
The Titan characters. The very big and strong character.
And
in the movie, yes.
And it is the hideous, terrifying monster that appears at the end of the Miyazaki film Nausicaa, which was released in 1984.
Yeah.
And the interesting thing is that the monster was actually animated by Hideaki Anno.
Yes.
And really,
also, recently he also made a tokusatsu movie of the God Warrior.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
Indeed.
And there is a museum, Tokyo Modern Art Museum, and it was held here, the exhibition about the tokusatsu.
Yes.
And it was near here.
Indeed.
Yeah. Anyway,
as Nausicaa. At that time, Anno was still a very, very young animator. He was only in his early 20s.
All right.
And he has mainly been working.
He haven't made anything before that.
No, he's been involved in the fan films, and in particular, he's made for example, a fan film of Ultraman. Which Ultraman, as you may know, is about a giant superhero.
Yes.
And so in this fan. Sure. Indeed. And in this fan film, thank you. And enough. And in this fan film, Anno actually played Ultraman.
Right.
And he actually.
It was a fun movie, but the real tokusatsu movie.
Yes. And then Anno went on to make the TV series Macross, and
really?
Yeah, and he was involved in animating Macross.
Okay.
And then he was still very young. He was brought onto the staff of Nausicaa.
Is it why he is still in university in Osaka? No, he had finished.
I think he probably finished. He probably finished university by that time. But he was
around that
still.
time,
He was still very young, and he was still a young and hungry animator.
And he is involved in such commercial films.
Yes.
Before the Nausicaa, when he was involved in Nausicaa.
Yes.
Okay.
So he basically, I think he had to kind of, I think, sleep at the studio. The studio was called Topcraft because Nausicaa was not actually made by Studio Ghibli. It was Studio Topcraft at that time.
Topcraft.
Yes, I think so. And
Tokuma supported the company.
Yes, that's right. Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
And basically he was given the job of I believe that he was given the work of animating the God's Warrior because another animator was maybe not good enough, and so suddenly Miyazaki says, "Okay, go and animate this monster at the end of the movie." And so if you've seen the film, it's the big kind of the big finale. It's the big ending of the movie, where you have this kind of this human battle already happening. You've got the valley people, and you've got the soldiers who are the invaders, and you've got the big insects, the who are kind of stampeding towards the valley, and it's a big finale. And then suddenly, over this hill, there comes the monster. It lifts itself up over the hill, and it's a very dramatic, terrifying monster. And it looks really, really scary. There's nothing cute about it. There's nothing anthropomorphic about it. It has this weird round mouth and these it has these kind of tusks, and it howls, and and it's this totally alien monster, and it's scary as hell. And my feeling just is that really this is Anno was saying, because Anno is this young guy. He's this very young guy, and he's among all these scary older animators. He's among but you know, he is next to Miyazaki, who by all accounts is a scary director.
He's still a boy.
And so for me, this whole feeling is Anno just thumping up in the air and shouting, "Here I am! I'm a big, scary animator. I am so scary. I am going to destroy everything, and I am going to blow you away. Look at me blow things away!" And then he fires this, fires this kind of atomic beam right at the insect.
Proton beam.
I mean, this is what Anno did. This is what Anno does. In his 20s. This is "Here I am. Hear me roar."
So, that's your opinion. Could you
that's
come
it.
to
Yeah, but that's it.
Into the camera.
Thanks so much.
You are so excited.
Yeah, indeed.
Like that
Yes,
monster.
I'm carried away like Anno.
Out
Yes,
of the frame.
Yeah, indeed.
You are.
Thank you. But as I say, my whole feeling though is that I really think that Anno has a dream, which is his dream. That is that he is inside the God's Warrior and is controlling it. So he is kind of controlling the movements of the God's Warrior, and he is making it move and making it destroy things. And of course, that fantasy is still a popular fantasy now, 35 years on, because now there's the Attack on Titan series, which has characters doing exactly that. They are transforming into these huge monsters and going around destroying the world.
People always hope that such a big character to destroy.
Yes.
We want to see the scenes, such destroyer scenes.
That's the thing we can agree on.
But in the comic version, let me finish with my opinion. The comic version, the role of the warrior is different from we have.
Yes,
the impression we have in the movies, and in the comic version, the God Warrior is also a judge, not only the warrior but also the judge. And imagine that if it exists in the real current world, people for the government, for example, has warrior role and judge in the same body. It is a scary thing.
I think it's obviously it's goodbye world, basically. Yes.
And the Nausicaa's comics, 10,000 years before the scene, the movie.
Yes.
Movie's timeline. and it destroyed whole world.
Indeed.
Uh,
Yes.
So, Titan, the God Warrior, scary character.
I think we can agree on that.
Here we see something appearing.
I think
It's a
we better
cloud.
get away from here.
Cloud, yeah.
Okay. Thank you for watching. Thank you.
Thank you.